And a happy Wednesday to you. The Seattle Kraken are back on home ice tonight against the Nashville Predators. Seattle made a trade with Vancouver to bring Daniel Sprong back into the fold. Sprong was on the ice over the weekend against the Islanders and Rangers. He says he's happy to be back in a Seattle uniform.
It feels good to be back. I think I said that on Sunday. I never really wanted to leave. It's just the business side came into play, and got to respect management for letting me and get some money that off season, which I think I've earned. And just happy to be back and keep in touch with a lot of these guys, through the year I was gone, and really excited to be back.
Kraken beat the Predators on their ice back in mid-October 7-3. Coach Dan Bilesma was asked what they can take away from that game heading into tonight's contest.
The experience that we beat a good team. It was on the road as well, but it was a dangerous team, a good team, regardless of what their record. Probably not where they want it to be right now, but they're still got a lot of weapons over there, and they're going to be a very good team this year. And had some success against them. Got to draw on that, take on that, and drive it home in the next one.
Puck drops at 7 o'clock with tonight's game broadcast nationally on TNT. Well, Gonzaga will try to improve to 5-0 in the men's college basketball season tonight. The third-ranked Bulldogs are home in the kennel to host Long Beach State. That game gets underway at 6 o'clock on ESPN+. The Wenatchee Wild are north of the border for a midweek clash in Kelowna tonight. They'll drop the puck at Prospera Place at 7:05. You can hear Austin Drade on the call on radio locally at 560 KPQ after tonight. Wenatchee heads for Portland Saturday, Seattle next Wednesday. The Wild will be back home on December 6th against Spokane. Well, growing up in Western Washington, I was an unusual kid. Yes, I loved sports and my teams, the Seahawks, the Mariners, and the Sonics, but my other heroes were sportscasters. Nationally, you couldn't go wrong with Keith Jackson. I'd watch him call college football and be enthralled by his folksy way of delivering the excitement. Johnson breaks through the line and looked like a kid in a candy store at Christmas, finding prize inside in the form of Stanford quarterback John Elway. Watching local TV, you had three choices. Of course, we lived out in the boondocks in Skagit County and had an antenna on the outside of the house that you had to spin around in order to get any signal. We got Como the best. That's where I'd find the always smiling, warm tones of Bruce King. That smile and twinkle in his eye. He could tell you about a Seahawks loss, and it didn't feel so bad. We didn't get Cairo very well in the boonies of Skagit County, but Wayne Cody's rapid-fire delivery and sharp-tongued wit cut through the static. He was on the field and in the locker room and seemed to be buddies with everyone. Then over on King 5, there was the diminutive former barber, Tony Ventrella. He had a sarcastic tone that resonated through his rather prodigious nose that spoke of his Italian roots. These were the guys I watched and wanted to emulate. Later in life, I had the chance to meet Tony Ventrella while I worked for Cairo Radio and the Seahawks. He was one of the nicest people I've ever met in the business or in life. When he asked you how you were doing, he actually waited around and wanted to know the answer. Wayne passed away in 2002, Keith in 2012, Bruce in 2017, and now, just last month after a battle with cancer, Tony passed away. The Seahawks put together a nice tribute to the man who loved every minute of life and his sports.
3, 2, and 1. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, let's hope they don't collide. Ready? Ready. 3, 2, 1. When preseason starts in early August, all 32 teams have the same goal, and it's simply this: to win a Super Bowl.
Wait.
The big pick, and it will stick, I'll tell you right now. I'm not trying to make a silly rhyme here, but I just did when you think about it. Now, if I happen to be the general manager, this would be my office. Hey, you got to have high goals.
No, it doesn't hurt, but if it's the summertime and you're trying to wear cute sandals,
oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I have a tough time with cute sandals myself. I know how you feel.
Oh.
Chris Maragos.
Interview you, please.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure. This is a reverse interview. Let's go.
Yeah, we're reverse.
Thanks, well, I listen to you every week.
Thank you. This is a great city, and there is a big football game happening here on Sunday.
This is Michael Bennett reporting live from the VMAC. Today has been a special day. You know, usually when guys clean out their locker, it's over. But this is a story that's just beginning.
Of course, the next layer will be topsoil, then eventually sod. It's all going to be green out here, just like my lawn. Well, maybe a little bigger. Rookie mini camp here at Seahawks headquarters. 8 of the draftees, 12 undrafted. Crap, that was good. 3, 2, 1. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com.
Thank you for the smiles, Tony Ventrella. That's a look at sports news. I'm Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.